This would have to be the coolest lawn accessory to man, I reckon. It's a greens roller and it's way too much fun to use, I can tell you that much. Lawns are all about fun and we are now really entering the fun stage of this project. Get your lawn on.
Alright, not the day that I had hoped for today.
Saturday was rained out and couldn't do much, but liked the rain because we don't get much in Port Augusta.
This is actually day 5 now. This is looking really good. This one here, it's the Husqvarna 305E.
I'm testing this Husqvarna mower at the moment, but the rain today stopped that, but I've got an insight for you.
The cut on that is fantastic. It is the best cut that I've seen down low for a robotic mower, so there's a lot to be said about that.
So on to the next day, which is day 7 of the project, and it's a lot of fun, that's for sure. This day was one of my semi-deep watering days, so I'm doing semi-deep watering alternate days at the moment at about 30 minutes in the morning to get it going. The plant growth regulator is starting to let go, and so the edges are a little bit fluffy, but that letting go and growing normally is what I want to happen through the green area. And even though when you look at it high, it looks quite not filled, there is a lot of grass when you look at it low.
Wow, it is bright out here today. First time I've had to wear the sunglasses in about a week or so. Okay, watered about half an hour ago. It's coming along, it's coming better. The green's obviously growing in. Just want sort of consistency of the outside being kind of like what it is here. I just don't seem to be getting that over there. And I mean, this area seems all right. There's a little bit of a, you know, I mean, it is recovering. I haven't mowed this for a week, but what I'm thinking about doing, and I'm really missing my groomer, by the way, because this is where the groomer really comes into it. That light vertically cutting sort of opens up that canopy a little bit. I can vertically cut with the Allet Verticutter, but I just want to open it up lightly. I mean, this is quite an aggressive cut. It's certainly wider than what a groomer is and thicker blades. It's designed to just actually go into the ground just that little bit. But I'm going to lightly use this. Alec called this a scarifier. It's like a light dethatcher. It's got these little hooks that go in there and just gently pull up the stuff underneath the canopy. And that'll fluff it up a bit. Then I'll give it a very, very light mow. This is probably sitting at about, I don't know, about 8 mil, thereabouts. Yeah, I just need to just open it up that little bit and, you know, get the consistency like this, you know. That's beautiful looking. So yeah, I'll do an edge first and then get on with it, eh?
The Ego edges is what I use. I like doing a solid edge. This model that I'm using here is the commercial series, and it's been flawless. Even the batteries that I've got, they're about 4 or 5 years old now. They're starting to show their age a little bit. They don't last as long, and I would dare say that they're going to go soon. But look at this job. It just does the job for me, and so happy with those products, that's for sure. If you're like me and you're not too good with the weed whacker / whippersnipper, getting straight lines, a solid edger is a fantastic tool to get a real crisp look nice and easily. I've had this Alec Kensington for many, many years, and the strength of the system that they've got going here is that you can change cartridges for different types of cultivations. I've got a 10 blade in here. It's just a few bolts to take the cover off, a few bolts to get the cartridge out. Swap the cartridge over, put the bolts back in, and then you're away to go. They've got a newer model of Sterling, which you don't have to go through all this rigmarole, but honestly, this doesn't take too long to do. So if you want to save a bit of bucks and you don't mind the little bit of extra process, this is a good option. So I'm going to use that Scarifier cartridge, which is dethatcher in my opinion. It doesn't really do scarification the way that we think of scarification. This will lightly pull up some thatch and some rubbish underneath the canopy. So I tried a couple of different heights, and I found going down to the S, which is the shortest height, worked the best in this situation. As you can see, when you go through it, it doesn't really look like it's doing anything. If you look at it up close, you'll see that it's fluffed up a bit. But what this is doing is taking quite a bit of the thatch underneath, which is kind of choking up my grass a bit, I think, and making it look a little bit brown and weird. It went a little bit funny when I didn't do any soil wetting and humic acid for a couple of months. I got a bit slack there, and yeah, just went a bit strange. So I'm just trying to really get that movement of the air, water and nutrients back into the canopy and the soil system to just really make this take off again. If you're in the Allett ecosystem with the mower that can change cartridges and you're on a budget, obviously, you can get this Scarifier cartridge. It's a dethatcher, really. Is probably the one that you really want to get because it just does such an effective job of getting that thatch underneath and leaving a good finish. I mean, look at this. This is just all brown town. So, yeah, I think it's an excellent tool for the home lawn enthusiast, that's for sure. As you can see, it's a little bit fluffed up here, and you can get the same effect with some cheap electric Scarifiers as well.
Now that Allett Scarifier cartridge, it's a dethatcher, just is the one to get. It just did a magnificent job. In hindsight, probably should have used that a little bit sooner, but you know, that's in hindsight. Maybe that was more appropriate than the groomer in the circumstance. Maybe, I don't know. Can't tell because the groomer's not working, but that's done a magnificent job bringing up the thatch and opening up that canopy a little bit. It fluffs it up. So now I'm going to give it a mow with the Allett because I'm going to use the Allett for the outside stuff. You know, I don't want it to be an aggressive mow. And it'll give me an idea as well how I'm going to go about mowing this area. Let's change the cartridge over back to the 10 blade. We'll see where we go from there.
Okay, obviously this is sped up. This is to give you an idea of what you've got to go through. You're taking the cover off, that's 4 bolts, then you need a couple of bolts to get your cartridge loose and off, and you put them in your little cover there, so that's a great little thing to do. And then you pull out your cartridge and then replace the other cartridge and then put it all back together. You can also easily adjust the blades. Here it's not making any contact, so on the sides you can just use a flathead screwdriver, large one. You can feel the indent as you turn, and I only needed to do one indent on the left hand side. I tried the right hand side screw, it just made it too tight, so I've just undone that to loosen it up and get it to what I need. Perfect. So the way I'm going to mow this area is going to be pretty similar to the way I sort of normally mow it. I'm going to do my outside edge first. So I'm just going around my edges first, and you know, that's something that I've always done, doing my edges first before I do my pattern on the inside. Once I've got my edges done, I'm now going to sort of like turn my attention to the green area and go around the outside of the green area just once in this direction, which was an opposite direction to what I did with the Scarifier / dethatcher. But the idea is that I go back onto this line here and roll in the same direction as I did doing my edge pass, and then go into my normal pattern. So what will happen here is when I come up to it, it'll make the line go the other way. So that's what I'm going to do there. So from that point on, I mean, I'm going to be doing about a 12mm mow, or maybe even a little bit higher just for the effect. And I'll just go right over the green, but the green will be mowed with the Mowmaster eventually once it grows in to around 4mm. So the Allett's not even going to touch it. So that's the plan of how I'm going to mow this area moving forward. Hopefully the effect should be good.
Yeah, that's looking much smoother now. Looking much better in my opinion. It's looking fresher already, really. That's impressed me. The mow that I did, and I chucked the clippings in the bin before I took well, I didn't take a video of it, so sorry about that. There wasn't very much in it. It was probably about 1/10 of what I grabbed with the dethatcher / Scarifier cartridge. So I mowed it a number 1, hardly touched it at all. I'm going to give this a roll now with the roller. First thing I've got to do is get it started. This thing's just way too much fun, so let's try that. It does have fuel, but I'm going to put a little bit more and fill it right up. I think this one's a bit sort of sensitive to it. A bit of start, you bastard. It is definitely on, yes. Ooh, that one kicked.
greens roller is certainly a lot of fun, but it's certainly not something that is necessary. It's something that I
mucking it up
got
at all,
from
so
down the road. I got it
happy
from
it's
the
gonna
Greens
work.
Club, and when they went to synthetic, they were selling it, so I bought it. And look, it's really suitable for affecting the ball roll and making it better, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm going to enjoy using it, that's for sure.
Well, that did an awesome job. Really happy with that. Nice day and the leaf showing, and it's hardly any breeze. I might put some launch down. Yeah, why not? It's a good day. How are you today? Excited for Andre Ria?
My daughter Heidi helped me film this. It's very
good.
much thanks to her.
Lawn looking good?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Let's do this, eh? So what I got here is a medium dose of launch. I was going to go 50 mils, but I've gone 75. My lawn's used to foliar treatments. Even this new stuff, that'll handle 75 of launch, I reckon. You having a good day, Heidi?
Yes.
What you up to today? Nothing much. It's what you do on a Sunday, isn't it? Oh, it's tomorrow your last day of school?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
No school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I had student-free days. Yeah, you do finish on a Monday. I just thought it was Monday next week. All right, I think that's it. That'll do. Thank you very much. Okay, launch is a nice balanced NPK feed. I didn't put any root builder in that one, just launch, because launch has also got some kelp for the root zone. This is starting to look fabulous now, and that'll be a nice little feed for it, just to keep it ticking along. I'm really happy with what I did today, because it just sort of was looking a little bit off. Here's my friend Lee coming to say hello. So yeah, on that note, I'll get going. Get your lawn on.